Good evening, citizens. It is your HeroFizzer. Tonight we are back with more Senran Kagura Shinobi Versus. As we did last night, we started the Shinobi Girls' Hearts portion of the game, which is essentially just like mini-sodes of the main girls. We also found out we unlocked the final battle, which is just Hamura versus Asuka for the umpteenth time. I say that, but like they fight each other like once per route. Well, at least like between Hanzo and Crimson Squad, yeah. Anyway, so there is some more stuff that I wanted to look at tonight too. We will get to more of the Shinobi Girls' Hearts in a moment, but there is something else I wanted to see here. Because I thought I saw something about an online mode. I'm not sure if it's like here or not, but suffice to say, I haven't seen any indication that there is an online mode other than the achievements. And like I have been trying to look at the achievements for a while because I'm debating whether or not I want to actually complete the achievements for this game. Just some of them seem very frustrating, but there's also like 8 hidden achievements that I feel like I missed in like whatever guide that I was using, but like it's also like completely awakened a character's flash properties, ing properties, in properties. Yeah, completed in a understorm. That is literally the achievement. CPU battle is fine. Completed in a strip battle. CPU battle is fine, but I don't see these like there is no online. Like there's no online option that I can find in this game, and I'm asking myself like, did they strip it out of this game because it's not available? Like, did they just completely? Well, I feel stupid. In the Shinobi Dojo, up to 4 people can play through online multiplayer. Selecting battle brings you to the battle menu. Choose network mode to issue a customized challenge, permitting other players to join you in your match room. Selecting honor roll shows other players' scores. Battle tips to learn how to start a match and confirm the rules of play. Okay. Issuing a challenge sets up rules for the Shinobi match. Other players can decide to join your match if they accept the terms you've created. You can set up these match rules by pressing yada-da-da. You can also search for challenges issued by others. I actually have to wonder, is there anybody that is actually still playing the online mode of this game? Let's find out! Okay. Okay, challenge type, no conditions. No conditions, no conditions, and search, I guess. Alright. Yep, that's what I thought. I wonder, is there any way for me to actually join the match? Like, I didn't see anything about how to create a match, but oh boy. I hope it doesn't stay on the screen for too long. There are no rooms available. So let's see. There's got to be a way to do this with. Okay, I don't know how to set a computer It says that CPU is fine, but... Oh, no, never mind that. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know how to set up a CPU room, but... I don't know. Maybe it doesn't take too much. Let's see. You can change the level of AI opponents by clicking the shuriken icon under aggression, or by... Yeah. Like, they say CPU is fine. I just want to at least, like... see how one of these goes. Alright, so... we're Riona. I think we're good. I don't know how to switch it over to... Up, wait. Okay. Alright. Let's see if I understand this properly. So I think... which one are we doing again? I think we're doing the strip battle. Oh, where did these guys come from? Okay, so the quick change is literally quick change, which makes sense, given the, you know, given this is going to be online. You don't really have time for cutscenes and all that Oh my god, I just realized... we're low on health! Oh dear! When did that even happen? Let's fix that. And while we're here... oh boy, okay. Ease it up there, girls. I'd say Riona's just a little baby, but... come on, she would enjoy this. Okay. There we go. Just a little bit. Completed in a strip battle. Don't I feel great? At least it's not like I have to win one. But at least they're okay with the CPU. Like, I feel like they literally future-proofed that for when literally nobody is playing this game other than some random streamer who just wants to share Senran Kagura with the rest of the world. I don't like the sound of that. Actually, what was the other one? I think the other one was Understorm that we have to get into. Alright, fine. You know what? Hold on a second. I think I need to unhook my mic, see if that, like, because, like, I hear, like, a skipping. I hate when it skips. Well, great. Now I ruined the sound. Okay. Ah, damn it. I hate when it does this. Okay. We'll give it a minute. Yeah. Well, we'll start over. Just excuse me a second, everybody. Oh, now it doesn't want to budge. Okay. I know what to do. Honestly, this is not the first time I've had these kind of problems with Senran Kagura. Like, literally when I did the Miyabi episode in Burst Renewal, there were problems. Like, the sound was not coming out, like, into my headphones. It was coming in through the, like the sound bar for my computer. And I will never understand why that happened, but it happened. Oh, and I mentioned this before. I did see that Gigi Murin was playing Peach Beach Splash, which, hey, I'm glad to see HoloLive is playing those games, but now I have to wonder, was there anybody prior to Gigi that was playing those games in HoloLive? Because, like, I say it a lot, but, like, I honestly gotta feel like Senran Kagura could mix so well with a lot of things. Obviously, it's done its fair share of crossovers with, like, High School DD. What was that thing? Brown Dust 2? They did a thing with. I didn't play it because I don't know anything about Brown Dust other than that. And, like, the one woman who was, like, grabbing her butt. I forget what that was about, but alright. So we'll try Understorm one more time. Again, all this just for the sake of completion. Actually, I think we're going to be switching over to a different character soon. We're going to switch to a different school. Yeah, we'll probably work on Crimson Squad next. Okay. Wow, it is very slow. Okay. So this might take a while. Because, yeah, so we're supposed to collect panties off the ground. Alright. I bet there's no other game that does that for you. Except maybe Octopus Strip. Although it's not really it's like literally anything off the ground at that point. Wow, this is laggy as fuck. I don't like it. And Hamura's already... Nope. So awesome. Good for me, I guess. First to 100, though. I'm barely... Okay. Alright, well, look. While they're taking care of one another... Yeah, they don't last long on the map either. Honestly, even if the goal is first to 100, like, we just have to hold on to what we've got anyway. Or, you know, we can just lose them all. No big deal. I don't think the lag is helping it in any way, really. And now it's Minori in the lead. How did that happen? Wow. Wow, we are lagging, and not just in the numbers. Like, again, this is slower than molasses. Where is Minori getting all of these? It's a whole bunch up here. And we're still not getting enough. Probably just let the clock run. This is really ridiculous. Oh, now it's moving fast. Great. No idea where that came from. You weren't even the one that got them. Minori was doing all the work, Shiki. Jeebies. Right? Wait. But, okay, I feel like I really did not understand the rules there. Okay, you know what? Hello, Working Home. Thank you for joining us this evening. Hope everything is going well for you, dude. Thank you for the check-in. Yeah, I guess we'll do one more online. I think it's the last one I need to do for achievement's sake. Yeah, so it's deathmatch? Alright. I was gonna say something, damn it, but I lost my train of thought. Dang it. Hopefully this one isn't laggy. I remember once when I tried playing this on my old laptop, it did get laggy, but that wasn't even like an online fight. That was just normal gameplay. So honest to God, I have no idea what could have happened there. Other than the fact that like I was really playing on a shit computer. Well, that was a waste. Oh, that was quick. Didn't even have to worry about running out the clock. God, imagine if I actually was playing this online. I think I'd get my ass eaten. Alright, enough of that. I think that should clear it for all the online achievements. Now let's see. So we gotta change schools in order to do the other Shinobi girls' parts. And I think I said I was gonna do Crimson Squad. This, again, we will worry about later once we've gotten both girls to the required, just not a required level. But after last night, I know for a fact we definitely need to, we need to grind a little bit. And Shinobi Girls' Hearts, honest to God, is probably the best way that we're going to grind here. Whoops. Wrong option. My own shtick. If everyone's just going to joke around, well, I can do that too. Oh, Hamura. Sweetheart, please don't do it. The height of your comedy is using your 6 swords to act like a crab. That is... That is not great material. I mean, it's like a good one-time material, but beyond that... The other day, as I came back to the hideout, I heard Yomi and the others laughing. What were they up to? Were they just fooling around? Honestly, given how frickin' Yuri this game is, yeah, why not? What about their training? I curled a fist as I marched inside. Hey, you guys have to remember that we're renegades. Every time they say we're renegades, I feel like a song needs to break out. I don't know why. That's how I made my entrance. Oh, Hamura. My stomach hurts from laughing so hard. Hikage's sneeze is hilarious. Everyone was laughing in a circle around Hikage, who looked tired. From what I understood later, they said that her sneeze sounded like an Elcor? The hell is that? Why is her sneeze so funny? Okay. Actually, you know what? That is actually a funny sneeze. Hikage sneezed again, and everyone burst right back into laughter. I guess I got a cold. Honestly, I would find it even more amusing if it weren't for the fact that, like, the sniffle just sounds like she's literally sucking back in a snot. The only ones who weren't laughing were me and Hikage. Gee, I wonder why Hikage couldn't laugh. We all have so much great material. Hikage has that sneeze, I have my hold. I was so poor story. Oh, was this Yomi? Hikage has that sneeze, I have all my old... I was so poor stories. Haruka has her sadistic nature, and Mirai jabbed Yomi with her elbow. Yomi looked at me and stiffened up. Everyone averted their eyes towards me. What was going on? They almost looked like they felt sorry for me. Are they implying that I have no funny material? I don't know why, but I became surprisingly frustrated. But I'm busy with my training. I don't have the time to squabble for good material. I'll just ask somebody for now. Now, who the hell is she gonna... My funny material is my face. I wouldn't know. I've never seen it. That is... Dude, you don't have to. You don't have to show it. Just... Although, honestly, anytime you enter the Pinky and the Brain, I guess it is very comedic material. At least now I know, like, it's coming. It's not really like a jump scare to me anymore. Then she bleeps the bleep, and she bleeps, and then bleeps still flying. What was... I clearly missed something, but... I feel like this is definitely not the first time that's happened in this game. I think it happens again in Estival Versus. Oh my god. That's just as bad! I never knew you were so inflexible. Okay, also, I found out what I was doing wrong last night with certain ninja art scroll moves. Not only do I need all of the ninja art scroll, like the whole shit, like, yeah, that, like the yellow scrolls down there, I also need to be at like 33%, so 33% health or below. So it's like, you know, I really could have used that last night when I was SOL as Asuka. It must get expensive having to buy their outfit in bulk so they can replace it every time it gets ripped. Which is a shame for these renegades because they're literally homeless. Although I've never really thought about it too much. Cause, I don't know. Yeah, I never really thought about, like, how often they have to replace well, here's the other thing, too. Because the Shinobi outfits are just a transformation. Granted, their uniforms and, you know, in the case of Crimson Squad, their casual clothes do get destroyed. So I have no idea how to really calculate that. Like, I have thought about it. Unless their outfits are actually all tearaway Velcro, so they just have to put it back together. I feel like the outfits they wear when they do their Shinobi henshin is, like, just magic. Although, granted, these are ninjas, so like, you would think that it would be tearaway, but, like, you see, like, they have their henshins. So, like, their clothes will magically turn into, I don't know, magic sparkles or something before becoming something completely different. It is essentially just a magical girl transformation. Now, how they get their clothes back after the fact, well, I don't know. It's magic. I don't have to explain it. Who cares? They have jiggle physics. Exactly. Actually, now that I think about it, I wouldn't be surprised if it's not too far off from what happens in High School DD, because if I'm not mistaken, I think Rias was able to repair the outfits of her peerage after a fight or two. So there has to be, well, granted, yeah, they don't have devil magic, but keep in mind, they have crossed over with Rias and her peerage. Probably in just a New Wave New Link, but I can't be more certain. Although, to be quite frank, I'm actually surprised that there hasn't been, like, you know, aside from the fact that, like, there is a mobile game for High School DD that is not great from what I've seen. I'm actually surprised that there isn't, or maybe there is. Maybe you know better than I do. Are there any live stage performances of High School DD? Really? For comedy's sake? Oh, cool. Were you the one barking like a dog just now? What? An enemy raid. Perfect timing. No, I'm not raiding you. Could you teach me how to make those animal sounds? Look at this bitch. And look at this bitch. And there goes that bitch. In the end, she didn't teach me anything. Just how do you get that good at impersonation? I don't know. Have you ever considered asking Riona that question? Poor girl's barking like a dog all day, all night. Just wants a little bit of punishment. The easiest joke you can make during a Senran Kagura game. A is good for the score, but in this group, terrible for cup sizes. Although again, like, there's only like 2 of them that are really like small. Oh, it's Shiki. She always knows what's cool. Okay, but she doesn't know what's funny. Oh, hey, Hammurabi. Well, actually... Oh, I missed something. Oh! Yeah. Always one. There is always one. Okay. Holy balls! Where did you all come from? Got it, Kay. Tell you what, I'll teach you this totally awesome technique. Really? That would be great! Hey, you! Yeah, you! Did you just say something? Hee, it's ventriloquism, see? No, I don't think I did. Wait, can I? Let me see something here. Everything? I can actually dash into her. Oh my god, yeah, I can damage her just dashing into her. Amazing! Hamura, you are a farming bitch! Now, when you look, you fight for I tell you to. So her bad hat was talking all along? How am I supposed to copy that? Well, there is a matter of throwing your voice, but I don't know. Something tells me Hamura doesn't even know how to do that right. What a nice, cloudy day. Why do I hear somebody yelling about clouds in the distance? Anyway. Yes! Alright, so that's like 3 people so far, I think, right? Baby, you cracked me up. What's up? It's rare to see you laughing. Baby said something that I found humorous, and it was quite amusing. Yeah, we'll find this amusing! Aha! Okay. You can only do that for so long. Actually, I did see a guy that gave me some advice on how to do the 7-7-7-7 combo. I don't know if I'm gonna get to that. We'll see what's left once we finish up the Shinobi Girl hard stuff. Boy, Hamura, you sure are on fire. Quite literally. What were you two talking about? Oh, we were talking about how Sis got hurt the other day. I didn't... She somehow used 100 times more gunpowder on her weapon. She can be such a klutz sometimes. What a funny story. Hilarious, right? Well, we just beat the snot out of her, so I don't know if that even... Yeah, that wasn't even a joke at all. I can't listen to that any longer. Interesting. So it feels like there's like a hint of the idea that Bebebi can talk, or at least talk to Murasaki. But again, no real hint about the idea that, like, you know, Murasaki uses Bebebi to talk and insult other people because she herself is too shy to do all that work. I don't know. The bridge between Shinobi and Estival Versus will forever baffle me. It almost feels like I didn't even need to play Shinobi Versus to understand Estival Versus, but, well, here we are anyway. Cursed with the knowledge of how terrible New Hebijo is to one another. Yep, save the data. So then who is the final boss of Hamura's route? Asuka? Ikaruga! Listen, I love Ikaruga, but the poor woman does not have a funny bone in her body. If it isn't Hamura. What's the matter? Is something bothering you? I don't think it'll be worth my time asking her. And what is that supposed to mean? I see. She insulted the wrong girl. I just meant, you're not the type who can tell jokes. That's not true at all. Really? I can tell a joke on any occasion. Alright, let me hear one. Right. Oh. Here we go. Why did the teacher write up the party girl? For too many parties. Get it? Instead of tardies, too many parties? Alright. You know what? I get it. I get it. So you don't need to explain. You're just making it worse. Oh, here's another one. Why did the... Alright. Screw it. We're Arma farming. Ara farming. I won't let you say another word! Where'd you go? Oh, where'd she go? Okay, nope, I see her. And we beat her while Ara farming. Awesome. How can she be so confident like that? Okay, but she did break the first rule of comedy. If you have to explain the joke, it's not funny! Truer words have never been spoken by the Joker. But, you know, the Joker is also not a man that I would take seriously. He even asked it himself. Why so serious? Well, that was an experience. Hikaruga actually impressed me the most. Her joke was outright horrible, but her delivery was so damn confident. So maybe the most important thing is to have a little faith in yourself. I should just do whatever I think is funny, right there in the moment. I can do this. I can totally do this. I put together a quick routine, then hurry back to the hideout. Everyone, take a look at this! Yeah, Hamura, I don't think the flashing is a very good joke, per se. But then again, y'all are just flashing yourselves in each other's faces every day, now that I think about it. I stand confidently in front of them in the ninja room. Witness my amazing comedic debut! Is it the crab? When everyone looks at me, I put out a thick blanket. Then, I crawl under it and stick out all 6 of my swords. Now, where's this going? It's even worse! It's somehow even worse than I expected. Yeah, I don't think YouTube is gonna let me get away with this as a thumbnail, but can this get any worse for her, I wonder? It's perfect! It's hilarious! I'm the new queen of comedy! I grin inside the blanket. I don't hear a single voice, but I know. This concept, this perception, the cuteness of a hermit crab, everybody's speechless at this completely original gag. Again, Hamura, you did this in Burst and Burst Renewal, which are kind of the same game anyway, but man. You know what? Hold on a second. There. Let's see how people like that. Alright. They'll come to their senses and laugh soon enough. Till then, I might as well keep the gag rolling and stay all covered up like this. Shh. The poor girl is gonna miss supper time. Really? Nothing from the peanut gallery? No jokes? Nothing from our Greek chorus about Hamura being a hermit crab? Nothing? Not gonna lie, I feel a little disappointed, but... well, there's a but on screen, so... make of that what you will. Well, that's one down. We've got 4 more to go for the Crimson Squad. You know, I'd just give it like a... Irken Butts. Yeah. There we go. Irken Butts. Hamura is Irken the Butts. I want to give something a second too, because from what I understand, Twitch actually like changes the thumbnail of any video or of any stream like every 5 minutes. So I want to see if I can get this at like the 50-minute mark and see if that like gets any attention. There we go. Also, I should probably like move myself back where I was originally. There we go. It's not in the way of anything now. Except I couldn't actually touch the butt. There we go. Touch the Badoo. Wow, I have not actually used frantic mode like once during this game, have I? Hermit Crab! Honestly, like, I'm half tempted to just use the Hermit Crab as my, my screensaver, but I've already done that with Mirai from last week, so... Actually, let's see how our Zenny count is doing. Yeah, the voice sets are still, like, a little expensive for me right now, so we'll just save up for that. Alright, so who's next? Yomi. Yeah, might as well get her out of the way. That's it. You're too comfortable. Comfort equals vulnerability. Oh, since when? Not really. Like, since when is comfort equaling vulnerability? Like, who is going to be vulnerable? I bought tickets for a local anime con for me and my friends today. Excited for another con. Oh, good. Hope you have fun then. I don't know when that's going to be, but I hope you enjoy yourself. Comfort equals vulnerability. Like, again, like, who's going to be vulnerable when they're too comfortable? Like, the whole point of being... It's next month, okay. The whole point of being comfortable is to just relax and not, you know, not do anything stupid, but... I met Ria's VA there last year, got some things signed. Oh, awesome. Actually, what was it that you got signed, out of curiosity? Sniff, sniff. It stinks around here. I can smell the stench of luxury all around me. Really? You sure that's not the cave you're smelling, Yomi? Given how you guys live, like, again, I'm surprised there's even electricity around here. She had some prints of her characters available. Got a Rias and a Kana. Ooh, very nice. Gee, funny that. It's almost as if a chapter of a certain story went up today, involving both Rias and Kana. This is unconscionable. Comfort should be a shinobi's last priority. No one knows how to live a simple life anymore, so it's time for me to teach them all a lesson. Did she step on a... What a coinky-dink! My stomach growls. But I don't care if I'm hungry right now. I don't care at all. Really, my anger has nothing to do with me being hungry. I'm not hungry at all, Baka. Luxury has no place in an era where billions are struggling through terrible poverty. I'm not... Greetings, citizens, and welcome to the city. Hello, Fred. Thank you for joining us this evening. Hope everything is going well for you on your end, and thank you for the raid. And as for anybody who does not know, Fred is a regular friend of the channel, a raider of the stream, if you will. And we do occasionally raid him, and I do occasionally visit his streams Sundays prior to anything that I'm doing then. Hello, Fred. Thank you again. Fred Kasdan's been rolling through Lost in Random like a champ. They're all about that casual gaming life no matter the genre, from Hades 2 to Astrobot. Their downfall, whatever, just don't ask them to clean anything. Power Wash Simulator was a disaster. Really? I wouldn't call it a disaster, but hey, whatever floats your boat, Frosty Tools. How we doing, Fred? Thank you for joining us again. So here's the thing. There are actually like a couple of things I didn't realize like before as we were playing Shinobi until just recently. So there is an online mode for this game, a multiplayer online, obviously. But you know, like you can do there's achievements that you can do with just CPUs rather than having to wait for anybody online. So hey, I'm glad they future-proofed that for the sake of achievements. I'll probably talk about those more as we're going through the stream. How goes the Shinobi shenanigans? Good. As I mentioned last night to you, we basically finished up the new Hebijo stuff. I'm working through Crimson Squad right now, and when we started the stream going through the online modes so I could get the achievements there. Some of the achievements for this game, I swear though, like some of them are crazy. Like, apparently there's like 8 hidden achievements that I don't even think were in the guide that I looked up. But it's like, perform 10 aerial raves consecutively. Performed a total of 100 parries. Reached 7,777 hits. Now, apparently there is like a level that they recommend that we go to for like that kind of grind, but it's like, man, that still feels like too much. And oh, by the way, for anybody who is just coming in, yes, I am the HeroFizzer, a regular variety streamer who is starting to dip his toes more and more into Dead by Daylight. Although we have beaten a couple of games just recently, Mass Effect, Persona 5, and well, we're still working our way through Blaze Blue so we can get the full context of Blaze Blue cross-tag battle. Anyway, we're doing Yomi's thing now, and her whole thing is like, everybody is too comfortable. Comfort equals vulnerability. Like, I'll show them all how spoiled they are and set the world straight. Who should I start with? Her. Yes, I'll start with her. And as I'm sure you understand, there is a lot of dialogue going on during these fights. And it's like very hard to read them and focus on everything at the same time. Yomi, don't you dare mess with Mirai's Wi-Fi. Oh, she's daring. She's daring. I have to keep this up every day. Very important. Maybe tomorrow they'll start getting bigger. Gee, I wonder what she could be talking about. Mirai, what is that? Although, as you can see, it's getting a little annoying. What is that white liquid you're drinking? Oh, it's nothing. There's no use in hiding. It's milk, is it not? How dare you waste such a precious luxury every day? Oh, she milked for it, all right. Just not from a cow. Don't get me started on dialogue during fights. I know all about that. Oh, I do not blame you. By the way, how did things go for Lost in Random tonight? I have not touched the game at all, so I don't know anything about it. I probably should like look into it for the future, but the funny thing is, I know last night you were talking about mixtape, and because like, I think you were discussing the idea of, you know, more games having licensed music and stream-free music in the middle of the 5th area of the game. That's good. Yeah. So, and, like, I started seeing people complaining about mixtape being, like, about 90s nostalgia, and it's like, somebody said, I don't know what the hell this is about, but like maybe I'm being more and more of a contrarian every day, because like every time I see people complain about this game, it just makes me want to buy it more. It's like, I don't know. I have no expectations for Mixtape, but I already have like a backlog of my own to work with now, so maybe in the future I'll worry about Mixtape. I ain't buying it. It's on Game Pass. Ah, yes, lucky you. You know, I was gonna say, I'm surprised Steam hasn't tried to do their own kind of Game Pass thing, but then again, given how cheap some of these games can get when they're on sale, like, that's really not a bad asking price. This sale is like so awesome. I'm coming back here tomorrow with Rie. Woo! Shiki, what is that large bag? Oh, yummy, like they had a sale. Look at this. Is this like so me or what? When are you planning to wear all those clothes? Oh, you know, whenever. Gotta get through the rest of my backlog first, you know? Oh, funny thing, I was just talking about backlog. Anything more than that is luxury, and luxury is my sworn enemy. 4. Honestly, I can't wait to see how this backfires on Yomi. Yeah, the line I saw, Mixtape is about 1990s suburbia for white people. Oh, Yomi goes through this rant on clothes and luxury and EV. Well, let's be honest, Fred. What would you rather? Would you rather her complaining about luxury and clothes, or would you rather her complain about beans, or not complain, just go on and on and on about bean sprouts, non-stop? It's like... you can only pick one, and both options are terrible. Like, again, though, it's probably going to be a while before I get to Mixtape, but... well, she made new outfits for the Crimson Squad. Was I there for that one? I don't remember. Yeah. Like I said, though, I'm not even sure what to expect out of Mixtape other than, I guess, quote-unquote 90s nostalgia, but... I'm not saying that's the point of the game, but, like, to make it so derogatory, like, that is... I would say it's definitely underselling it. Like, what are you so mad about? Look, if you want my clothes that bad, I can share from last year. You never stoop so low as to accept other people's clothes. Yeah? Well, what if your one set of clothes gets it wet in the rain? How are you gonna dry them, huh? If nature wants me to wear wet clothes, so be it. Simpler is always better. In my lifetime, I only lived in the suburbs for like a year and a half. Most of my life, I've been in the ghetto. So much waste in the world. How can I stop it? I don't know. Have you considered maybe asking Shiki if she's not going to wear the clothing, maybe donate it to charity or something, Yomi? I don't know. Just a thought. Like, you're complaining about like people wasting stuff, and it's like, well, there are other ways around it, you realize. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I used to live in, like, a cul-de-sac for like, my childhood. I think we moved, like, out of that, when I was, like, 12 or 13, but... Were your neighbors Ed, and Eddie? I knew some people that, sometimes I wonder, maybe they were. It was like, at least I could say, like, we knew everybody in the neighborhood, but, like, that's the best I could say about it. Oh, it's Murakumo, the daughter of a CEO. Isn't she? No doubt she's swimming in luxury. What's wrong, Yomi? I was wondering what you've been eating recently. My diet, huh? For breakfast, I had... Breakfast? You eat 3 meals a day? Such unconscionable excess... Yomi, what is your deal, woman? Like, I know there are people that only eat 2 meals a day, but it's like... Like, if the poor woman wants to eat 3 square meals a day, you let her eat 3 square meals a day. That it? There we go. Like, I get we're doing these silly plots to justify having them in this and all, but like, man, some of these things get really excessive. Like, wait until you see what Kagura's plot is. I only know that because I played it on the Vita version. Oh. Your body needs a proper diet. Don't underestimate the nutritional value of bean sprouts. See, it always comes back to the bean sprouts. As long as we have those, everything will be okay. No, they won't. You need more. You need a balance of nutrition. Oh, there you are. That is blasphemy against all bean sprouts everywhere. No, it's not. I don't even think the bean sprouts care. If only we could live in a world into bean sprouts, everyone would be happy. Honestly, I wouldn't mind the dialogue being in the fight, but it would help a little bit if, there was an English voice cast, which, of course, there isn't. Anyway. Someone had investments in the bean sprout industry. It feels like it, doesn't it? Like, you would think with the obsession with bean sprouts, somebody on the writing staff had to have been fascinated with them. You would think. Like, why else would you write a character so obsessed with bean sprouts? I mean, like, it's a joke, obviously, but, like, there has to be experience in this somewhere. Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of writing stuff, I'm still in the, I just finished up a commission of all people about Darth Talon from Star Wars. It's an interesting one, that's for sure. One of the things I did ask, okay, I asked my client, okay, since the Twilight has like 2 Leku, I guess they call them, yeah, my next Star Wars commission is Han and Leia. Ah, fun. I don't know how much you can get out of them, but hey, I'm not complaining. Yeah, so I was asking my client, like, okay, since Lilac have 2 Leku, and you're alright with one having, like, a dick, why not 2? And it's like, because, like, here's the thing, they have 2 tentacles or whatever on the head, and it's like, I have seen art of Twi'leks, and it's like, they don't really, like, you would think they do, like, a pairing up for that kind of thing, you know? Maybe that's just me, though. I feel like if you're gonna have 2 tentacles on the head, why not 2 of everything? I believe that will be enough for today. Ah! That ah came at the right time. An impressive dodge, considering your choice of clothes. No, we're not at Ikaruga's thing yet. What's gotten into you all of a sudden? This kimono came from my grandfather. Try not to scratch it. Oh, it looks expensive. It's not quite bean sprouty enough, though. It needs to be more stringy. No, where is she? Okay, we got her in time. The best thing about beansprout clothes is that they come off so easily. Well, gee, I guess that explains it. Everything's just made out of bean sprouts. No wonder the clothing apparently is so cheap. At least that's my theory. We before you came in, Fred, Erkenhelm was actually wondering about that. What did he say? Must get expensive having to buy their outfit in bulk so they can replace it every time it gets ripped. Now, I think the idea is that their Shinobi outfits are just magic, transformations, and all that stuff. I could probably understand that. I could probably relate to that. But then you get to, like, their normal clothing or their Shinobi, their schoolgirl outfits, and it's like, oh, that's kind of a question then. Like, do they have multiples? Like, surely the schools know how much damage and destruction happens between these kids, right? These ladies. The Shinobi outfits are magic. They actually explain the glowing bits in EV. Yeah, they do explain a lot, apparently, in EV. Although, we did get a little bit of explanation with Ryobi in this game, like, what was it? Like, something about, like the Shinobi power has to get, like, stored somewhere inside of her, and that's her excuse for why she has, like, a large chest when she transforms, is because all of that power gets stored in her boobs, and it's like, I mean, I could kind of see it, but I think they actually, they probably retconned, I think, what was it, like, she's just, like, wearing, like, prosthetics in EV, I think they explained it. Hmm. I don't think I can move. Hey, what you up to? You wanna play? Ugh, stomach so empty. Need bean sprouts. Ah, that's the problem. She's been getting hungry this whole time. That was the point. Like, she complained about all the luxuries and everything else, but she ignores her own necessities. Look, Yomi, in your case, I think we need an intervention. Like, your bean sprout addiction is literally killing you. Like, we need to get Hoots the Owl to come in and sing a song. You know, tell you, bean sprouts are a sometimes food. No one ever said Yomi was right. Well, now we understand why she wasn't really that impactful in the original burst story. Stupid turtles, like, seriously. Okay. Sometimes there's just a point where you gotta say, fuck all y'all. At least in EV, the turtles are not as tanky. That's good to know. Like, in a way, I get what they're doing. But it's like, it's kind of annoying that you have to wait for them to actually, like, be able to attack them. Or wail on them with a heavy attack. Why am I... You know what? You're right. I don't know why I'm not using those often. You mad? Here, come on, let's... Oh. Yeah, because the strong attack is just sucky on Yomi. No wonder. Yeah, the heavy attack is just balls on Yomi. Like, that is her heavy attack. You know what? I saw that thread, I'm not reading it. I am not reading it out loud. I refuse. I am protesting reading that out loud. I do not intentionally make things... Well, you did say unintentionally. No, I will give you credit. Do you understand now? Bean sprouts reign supreme!
I am hilarious, and you will quote everything I say.
Now see, where was that when we did Hamura's whole thing? Because her whole shtick is trying to be a comedian. Matter of fact, when we get done with Yomi's, let me show you the image for Hamura's arc. Although calling it an arc is just... Hey, I'm not done yet! As Minori says that, she scowls and throws a treat at me. I catch it. With my mouth. With my mouth. Could be taken in a whole other context. Oh my, this is... Well, It's so good! I mean... Huh? Is that the best you can do? Come on! When I taunt her, she throws another treat at me. Here it comes! She's fallen for my ruse! I snatch the treat out of the air and scarf it down. Crunch, crunch, gulp. Have a biscuit! And then I threw a biscuit at him. Wow. They do not do these things like solo anymore, do they? It has to be like one bot after the next. My snack attack's not working! Yes, it certainly is. I'm weakening! Oh, God. I discreetly wiped the drool off my chin. Oh, you better keep it up! I opened my mouth like a baby bird waiting for its mother. Wait a minute, you said candy was filthy poison! Her face screws up in confusion. I think fast and start waving my finger, remembering at the last moment to close my mouth. Poison is a valuable weapon in combat! Learn this lesson well! Minori sighs and throws another treat at me. I, of course, catch it without fail. Crunch, crunch. Gulp. This was a choice. This was a choice they made. I am not judging them. I'm just saying this was a choice they made. They knew what they were doing. So good. The battle continues. Throw me more. Man, it is saying, like, Minori looks so weird when she isn't smiling. There's thumbnail artwork for any Yomi stories. Right? Honestly, I should probably use, like, half of this artwork for any of my thumbnails for my stories, but problem is, I don't get enough Senran Kagura stories thrown my way for commission. It's like, I really need to start, like, doing more on my own time to try to make people know, hey, this is a thing! I'm gonna be so sad when there aren't any more Senran Kagura games to play. Because there's such a limited number of them. At least with something like Devil May Cry, there's a chance that you can have a new game. Resident Evil, you kind of just expect a new game at this point. Okay, let's see. Hell, I still have one come to me with Anthem.com requests. Oh, Anthem.com requests. Okay, I misread that. See, like... Actually, let me think. I mean, I guess on a technicality, Ruby hasn't been seeing any light of day, like, media-wise, except I guess the Ruby YouTube channel has been putting out shorts dedicated to some of the characters. Like, they did one for Pyrrha's birthday recently. Now, let's see. Where's the one I'm thinking of? Ah. Yeah, so this was Hamura's artwork for her story. Just... he's trying to be a hermit crab. Just her and her... like, the crab thing, yeah. The bare bottom. And too bad that she's only doing the bare minimum. Like, the crab is literally the only joke she has. It's kind of a shame. Ah, yes. While I'm at it, here's some of the stuff you did miss. The crab, also the shrimp. So, this is the result of Miyabi's story. She's trying to not be masculine, but, you know, her trying to be feminine ends up getting Imu's attention. This is the end of Murasaki's thing. Very, very wholesome. Miyabi cleans up... she really does, doesn't she? And this is the what I went with for the thumbnail because, like, I mean, why not? The bleeding nose aside, it is kind of cute. Yuri shall conquer the earth! This is Ryobi's. Now, I feel like we should have gotten something more. Because, like, they actually explain in the story that Ryobi's breasts grow so huge. That is perfect with how she is with Murasaki's side story in EV. Ryobi or Murasaki or Emu? Here, yeah, as I was saying though, Miyabi. Oh, okay, now I gotcha. As I was saying though, Riona's story actually explains like the whole they actually inflate to like being like growing larger and larger. Shut up, Yomi. They grow like to the floor and everything else, and all I'm thinking like, this is it? This is all we get out of that? It doesn't even, I don't know, man. It doesn't even feel like it's drawn by the same artist as everything else in these games. Her face doesn't look right. That could just be me, but it doesn't feel natural compared to a lot of the other artwork. They really went all in on Ryobi being the new star, which I find very odd, because, like, you would think the leads of each team would be the star, but... Oh, and, yeah, this is Riona. So, she picked Yumi as her dance partner, and, you know, Yumi's running off here. And, like, I like the use of the circle for, like, you know, the spinning wheel to show that she's running away. I ask the same question. I get the idea. She's howling in shame because she didn't get her dance partner, or Yumi abandoned her, or whatever, but it's like, this does not look pleasant. I mean, like, what else can you say about that? Like, either she's taken a dump, or her hand is covering up something that is going inside of her. Yeah, so that's where we are right now. So let's at least see if we can finish the... I think we're going to be able to finish the Crimson Squad tonight, but... let me see. Let me eat cake. Yeah, great famous last words, Yomi. I feel like by the time we get done with the Shinobi Girls' Hearts, we should have enough money left over to purchase everything in the shop. I don't know what else we can do. Oh, except, that's another thing I want to show you while you're here, Fred. So, in addition to each of the 4 schools, well, 3 schools and Hamura's Crimson Squad, we have a final battle between Asuka and Hamura. And let me tell you, we need to grind a little bit for Asuka's sake, because the last it was kind of a curb stomp. I'm saving the Hanzo school for last, though. So in a way, we're working backwards, but I went with the Habijo girls last night just because, like, you know, their storyline pissed me off so much. It's just like, why would I wait? Just get it over with. Final battle being a curb stomp. Remember that for Eevee. Oh, joy! Yeah, it seems like every game after Burst, they just decided, we're gonna have Asuka and Hamura do a final battle. They didn't do it in Peach Splash, I know that. But in Crimson Shadows, Senran Kagura 2 on the 3DS, they did the exact same thing, where, like, you end the game with either a battle between Asuka versus Hamura, or you play as Hamura versus Asuka. It's the same thing here, so no surprise there. The good news is, in EV, it's not Asuka versus Hamura. Yeah, I think you've teased me enough to make it me aware. Ryobi is going to be, like, the main final person for that, but no, nothing beyond that, please. Thrill Seeker. I need excitement. Something to make me feel. Here's a Hitachi wand, Hikage. Go nuts.
今日は気分ええんや。いってらっしゃい。わし
I need to
ときめき
go
を
find
探し
some
に行くわ。
excitement. Something Haruka said made me want to do that.
ときめきっていうのはね
Excitement sets your heart aflame.
ドキドキして
Excitement sets your heart aflame and drives your blood into a mad dash all throughout your body. It's so incredible.
うん。
Oh, really?
そんなにいいものなの
Excitement's that great,
そ
huh?
のときめきっちゅうもんは。
え
Oh, yes, it is. I'll never get enough of it. Not even when I'm old and gray. Honestly, Haruka would be that bitch. If I had to compare her to somebody, it would probably be like Nina Hartley. I don't really understand much about the feelings, because I don't have any. But hanging out with friends and seeing how they express their feelings makes me wonder. How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? Actually, I can't remember when it was. I think it was earlier this week. We did Tao Kaka's secondary story, and well, I think you saw that. Nina Hartley is a hell of a comparison. I don't know, man. She looks good for whatever age she's at right now. Let's be honest. Then again, I haven't seen her in like 2 or 3 years, so who knows? Maybe if I learn how to feel, I can relate to my friends more.
それで
So where do I go to find excitement?
どうやって
そうね
Well, wherever you like, really. It's everywhere, if you know what you're looking for. I don't really understand what she means, but if it's that easy to find, I'm sure I'll come across it if I walk
頑張ってね
around.
日陰ちゃん
You can do it, Hikage. Go out and make some memories.
ま
Sure,
あわしなりに
I'll
頑
give
張
it
っ
a
てみるわ
shot. Christy Canyon came out of nowhere to do some stuff last year after like 20 years in retirement, and she still looks stunning. Interesting. Actually, they were doing a comparison of, I saw somebody did a comparison of, Vampirella? Hang on, I want to make sure I get this right. No, not Vampirella. God. Damn it, I can't think of her name. I feel so ashamed that I can't remember her name. Goobarella, Dolly Parton? Not... Elvira, that's it. Okay. Yeah, no. They were comparing how Elvira looked in the 70s versus how she looks in her 70s, and I don't know if it's the lighting or anything, but yeah, she does not look very bad for a woman of her age. It's like, you know, it's just being nice and funny and, you know, pairing... Like, really does age a person well. Something I need to remember from time to time. Ow. Hikage, you're just in time. Could you please take a bite of this? It's my newest bean sprout cuisine. No more bean sprouts! No, no, no! I am not even gonna give you the dignity of a transformation, Yomi! Yomi said bean sprouts. Huh. Should have seen that coming. Yomi's character in a nutshell.
もう終わりかいな。
Yeah, it is. It sure is, Hikage. There's only so much I can take of Bean Sprouts, especially after playing 5 battles as Yomi in a row.
評価もろた
Alright, enjoy your food run.
まだまだ強さが足りひんな
I'll just be over here enjoying the eye candy. I sacrificed. Yeah, we know. I have returned. Must hurry. Oh, Murakumo. Where's she going with all that luggage? Oh, straight down to the floor. Whoops. Oh, no, my mask, it fell off. Let's go for 300. Come on. Stand still. Oh, there's more of you. I feel like this may just be a Crimson Squad level because, well, no. I guess it's guessing, but... I guess the point of origin really isn't the matter. Oh, without her mask. That's a new one. I know, the mask fell off, but still weird. Are you looking for this mask here? Well, now she's looking for half her clothes. Thank you very much. Yes, please give it back. Hang on. What's with all these little books? I'm sorry. Those are comics. Kind of embarrassing. Please. Looks like Mirai's looking at these too. So this is what gets your blood pumping, huh? Yes, very much. Now give it back. Oh, I didn't even transform. So what is it about these that gets you so excited? I'd have to tell you all about the books. And please don't ask me to do that. Come on, Murakumo, you gotta be more open about the smut you're reading. Why can't people just come out and say what they're excited about? Public stigmatism. Social stigmatism, really. Yeah, we still got a long ways to go to finish up, like, literally the yin, the yang, the flash, I think it is? Ah, yeah! Tamara, she's still in the middle of her training. The girl loves to fight, doesn't she? Yeah, but she doesn't love it as much as Yomi loves Bean Sprouts. That it? No. Yeah, when isn't Hamura training? Well, I'd say when she's not thinking about Oscom, but... You know, I think the two go hand in hand. There's like a Venn diagram of Like, the Venn diagram of when Hamura thinks about Asuka and when Hamura trains is literally a circle. You know. Okay. Hey Kage, what's up? I have a question. What does all that training do for your heart rate? When I get into the zone, my blood goes to all the right places. Hikage can be and is so overpowered. Very true. For example, I said, for example, like, see, she's so powerful, she walks past Hamura during the middle of her attack. Where is that blood flowing? Again, to all the right places. That's all we need to know. All the right places. Boy, that sleeve really does cover up, like, a good portion of her face. I love how all of them seem to say the same thing. That's a really nice grade. Like, nothing clever about the letter A. Not even anything about, like, how good it is as a grade versus chest size, which I've been doing this whole damn time, straight from Burst Renewal. Oh, not the bears. Oh, look, I got all this new candy. So yummy. Right. If I hear one of you yell about bees, you are getting stabbed. You got it? Just straight up stabbed. Then the best grades would be what? GGs? H's? I think it would be something along the lines of Z's, to be honest. Then again, with some of the inflation art I've seen, like, at some point, cup size is just... there is just no cup size to really cover it. Like, if Ryobi really did keep the chest size that she had at the end of last night's story, like, she wouldn't even be able to get out of the room. Really? We started with the bears? I feel like we should have ended with them. I am a little hungry. Oh, here, you can have one. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, that was pretty good, I guess. Honestly, I'm surprised Minori still has any left over after the bullshit she went through with Yomi. And apparently, Hamura's beast form is basically so strong that it, like, it's so strong. Apparently, when I fight her as Asuka, when she's got the orange hair, she is invincible. Like, I can't even do a damn lick of damage on her. It's amazing. Can only imagine how that must be if I was on the other side of that. Like if Hamura was with fighting Asuka. Then again, Asuka doesn't have her Aura farming form.
おお
So that, I don't know, that just raises questions for me, man. Like, why didn't we
必
let...
要ならんと
It might be like her super secret ultra ninja scroll, for all I know. Which I think is bogus. Like, even when you have enough, like, your whole scroll gauge is filled, it's not enough. You have to have 33% or less health in order to activate it.
日陰舞順次任務開始
レベタどこに行きたいの？あんまり遠くには行きたくないけど一緒に行ってあげる。
I hope, but
なんや
looks like you're having
一人
fun
で
by
楽しそうに
yourself.
しとるの進め
Well, might as well.
しのほらほらどうやどうや
Yeah, even using the heavy attack does nothing for their damn turtle shells.
どないやどうやほらどうやどうやほらとっついてる
I mean, they're not that invulnerable. There is a reason that the Ninja Turtles will yell shell shock.
とっついてるほらどないどないやほらとっつほらほらしばいてるどうや
Okay.
秘伝
Screw you guys. See, look at how much damage that did. Took out the whole group.
まらな進め もろたでつまらんな進め秘伝忍法
Now let's see how well it does here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it really is ignoring all of the defenses.
もろたでつまらんな進め
Let me at her. Let me at her.
なるやん往生しやもろたでほらどうや
Gimme.
もろたでほらとっついてる
Want to deal with a Yoma? Send Hikage.
紫
Honestly, kind of surprises me Hikage isn't the star of the game.
最終戦勝負
Why are you so happy?
一人でニコニコして何かあったの
今日は
Baby B wanted to go outside
お外に出たいって
today, so we're out for a walk.
一緒にお出かけなの。
出てた
Baby B. Oh, your bear. Your non-talking bear.
ベベタンは喋らんの
喋るの
He talks for having so much fun right now. Well, not anymore, you're not.
わしはぬいぐるみにはときめかんの
Dolls don't do anything for me. To each her own, I guess. Yeah, at least Sakagi's a respectable young lass.
相手にならへんわ
Oh, that was it?
なるほどな
I see. So excitement comes from things you like, huh?
自分の好きなもののこと
Thanks to
や
everyone,
ね
I finally understand what it's like to feel excited. Maybe someday I'll feel it myself. Wait a minute. What do I like? Something I like. Something I like. The only one who isn't completely insane. Are you sure? I feel like Asuka is, like, medium levels of sane at best. Come to think of it, it's hard to tell. I guess, Ikaruga, like, she is so serious. I guess she does kind of come off as a little insane for being so serious. And then there's Katsuragi. Oh, right. Of course, that's exactly it. I need to go grab a few things. Hey, I cooked a kelp sprout pot. When I bring the pot to the ninja room, everyone shouts with glee. Well, it's not bean sprouts, I guess, so yay? Oh my, that looks delicious. Hey, Hikage, is there any meat in here? Of course, there's lots of meat down at the bottom. Damn you, sprouts! Honestly, if we didn't already give Miyabi the old Shinobi Oza Cloud Spit, somebody needs it. Although, meat down at the bottom, I don't know. That sounds very out of context, right? Like, you could take that sentence and just... like, you could make that as dirty as you'd like. As soon as I say that, Hamura raises her fist in triumph. Meat! We all laugh at her extreme reaction. My pot dish is making people smile. That makes me feel good. By the way, I didn't expect you to cook for us. Something happened to you out there? I just wanted to feel excited. And I do. My heart is racing, my body feels a little lit up. All lit up, even. I really have found excitement. Hanging out with friends like I always do. This is what I love. Just like Haruka said, excitement is incredible. Ah. Actually, you know what? This is really this is wholesome. Even Hikage in her sweater dress. Wholesome! Am I right? God, it reminds me of the hot pot. I had hot pot with Spicy Mancer and Cord when we were out in Texas. It is amazing how small the strips of meat are that you get. But, like, I guess you kind of have the, the hot pot to make up for it. Actually, I was hit with a very big surprise on Reddit. Again, just as a reminder, this is an 18+ stream. Anyway. So, like, I saw there's a subreddit that I usually follow, and I'm not gonna give names of it or anything, or the person I follow, but, like, let's just say I found somebody dressing up as I don't know, who's the bomb character, like the character that has like a missile for a head in Chainsaw Man. Anyway, they were dancing like out in the middle of the hotel. And, like, I recognized right away, like, the setting of the hotel. And it was like, yeah, that is where we were at Creators After Dark last year. And it's like, oh, damn. And it's like, oh, yeah, you know what? I do remember seeing her, like, walking around. But I don't remember, like, talking to her or anything. Also, credit to the cosplayers that do dress up with, like, that missile for a head. Like, I don't know how y'all can see out of that, but then again, more often than not, 2B and 9S and 2B and 9S cosplayers, they are walking around blindfold for the most part, so some cosplayers go above and beyond. Honestly, I should not be surprised. Yeah, so far I think Hikage's art is in the running for the thumbnail for this stream. I have to admit though, I stopped making thumbnails for Twitch once I started realizing that the thumbnail size between YouTube and Twitch is completely different. Like, I guess in some way it was nice to try to make like my streams look different on Twitch, but it's like when I have to readjust everything for Twitch's sake versus YouTube's sake, I don't know, it feels like a little little more effort than like it should be. Oh yeah. Okay. So where are we? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, wow, we got a lot of these to go. Oh, wow. That's a long list. And we still have all this to... Not that much. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. It's more work than it needs to be. Also true. Actually, Dan, I am actually considering now, like, if I do go back to Creators After Dark next year, or like any kind of spicy cosplay convention, like, I'm considering the idea of, like, buying a muscle suit and, like, trying to, I don't know, like, I want to try to do, like, a Fizzer cosplay, but the problem essentially comes down to... Well, first of all, where the hell am I going to store a bodysuit around where I live? Second of all, like, the Zentai suit. Or, like, getting a custom outfit made. Like, I don't know how much that would cost. Because, like, as you can see, like, Rose Pricks really made the PNG, the costume, like, very nicely detailed. But I don't know what I'm going to do to, like, make the costume, or, like, you know, even, like, what somebody would have to do to make the costume. Winners take it all, and they leave nothing for the losers. Call it greed, or brutality, or spite, but there's no denying the truth of it. I am small. That's the world we live in. When thrown into battle, most ordinary people lose their minds. They don't know what to do or who to trust. When it comes down to it, all you can rely on is yourself, your own power. It'll cost a fair bit, and this is assuming you don't get scammed all the way this one person did who had something playing for that Final Fantasy XIV convention. Yeah, I did see that. I think somebody in Punished Varmint's Discord actually shared that. And, like, yeah, that was not a good look for whoever was doing that. Because I think, like, they actually did have, like, a good reputation according to the person that bought the cosplay. Like, I feel bad for them. Like, all that money, all that time wasted, and all for naught. Otherwise, you're just another casualty. It's like, yeah, I think that's, like, the really big first step is just, like, trusting somebody with the money that you are paying them. Like, obviously, I've got a good, repertoire with, you know, Rose Pricks and, Miel for my editing for the videos, but, like, I can't win this battle by playing fair. And I can't afford to fail either. In a sense, this is just as important as the fight against Hanzo. One way or another, I'm going to win. I wrench my arm around in one quick movement. Then a big shiny box falls into my chest. I got the Nobunaga Oda Grand Walker figure. Huh. Why? I feel like I have a sense of deja vu. As I pump my fists and dance, others look on in envy. I don't care how I look to them now. This is a battlefield. Where I am right now is the mecca of Sengoku Super Wars, a very popular series set in a sci-fi version of the Sengoku period. So, the Sengoku period. This place sells very limited edition items from the series. Hardcore fans come in pilgrimages from all over Japan for a chance at rare items. I'm one of them, of course. There's no fairness or politeness here. None of us ever form lines or wait our turn. A catchphrase from the series is, whatever I want, I take. The strongest of us live by that here. Yeah, it does seem very familiar, doesn't it, Fred? Not only that, but Sengoku Super Wars has spread beyond the world of manga and animation to the so-called casual fans. Alright, give me a second, I need a drink. So, like, between Miyabi and her manliness shtick, and that, like, it kind of amazes me how much of these, like, cross over from Shinobi into Estival. It's like a continuation of sorts, or maybe, like, I don't know, maybe the writers thought, okay, well, you know, the PlayStation Vita isn't selling very well, our game on the Vita isn't selling very well, let's do Estival again, and we'll try to do the Shinobi Hearts thing again, and we'll see if, like, the stuff that we put in the first game goes better without all of our aim. I don't know. That's just a theory. That means even more competition in a place like this. I don't know if I'm coming out alive. But as a true fan of Sengoku Super Wars, I will not be defeated by anyone. God. Honestly, you know what? I'm actually surprised now that I think about it, that there isn't, like, an anime or a manga that is all about just, like, anime fans trying to fight for true superiority among their fandoms. Like, it feels like the inevitable endgame for Japanese culture. Alright, got it, on my way, for sure. Whoa, okay. Die already. There it is. Oh. I see the comment, just give me a second. I feel like it deserves like a little bit of time. Oh my god, who is left here? Every time. Oh, hey, Mirai Rai. I wouldn't have guessed you'd be a fan. Jesus. Just don't expect me to hand over this ultra rare I got. Might as well. Ultra rare, what? I'm just here because somebody said this was popular now, like real popular. Just with all these weirdos. How dare you blaspheme! In the Sengoku Super Wars Holy Land! Why am I not? Like, we really need to give this the attention it deserves. It folds out, yeah.
私の必殺技
There we go. And it still didn't do enough to take her down. My god.
何すんのようざいきれいになり
There we go.
ガチファン代表としてにわかファンは
Alright,
許
so let's
せ
see.
ないわ
Won't ever happen as long as manga and anime studios continue to treat Japan as their #1 priority for an audience. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that would be the case. Like, honestly, so that reminds me, there's something that I did want to talk about. Like, I found out that there was apparently an attempt at a continuing manga series called Cheat Slayer. I guess the author of the story basically had like a really big problem with isekai stories, just like really loathes them to the point that he wrote this story about them. And it's like, okay, I kind of understand. I understand the idea that isekai stories absolutely do feel like they are over flooding the market, not even just like over here in America. I feel like that is especially the case in Japan, like to the point where you need a very uber long title just to sell people on your story. And it's like, I do understand that. I understand the idea. Isekai really does feel like it is overwhelming. But the problem I have with it is like, okay, but have you ever actually read an isekai story? Are you familiar with the isekai genre? Or, for that matter, the characters you are parodying in order to spoof the genre? Because, yeah, there is a panel where all the quote unquote cheaters of the series are like at a table, like some kind of council or whatever, and it's like, okay, some of these I don't feel like they really fit the nature of what you're going for with an isekai, because one of the characters is Katarina Kleiss from My Next Life as the Villainess, and gotta tell you, Katarina Kleiss is not a strong character in her own series. She is, at best, the weakest character. Like, I think even in the canon events of her story, she is not really, like, the strongest character. But it's like, my problem with that, too, is like, okay, you're telling me all of these characters, all of these cheaters are existing in the same world as you, and, like, your idea is to try to take them all out? And I'm like, I don't know. Somebody tried to sell it as being like the boys of manga, and it's like, I don't know, man. Apparently, the manga studio that printed the first chapter was like, okay, we're not doing this. We're not selling the story, because like they kind of realized at some point, other anime and manga studios are going to get very pissed at them for coming after these main characters and stuff. But it's like that is just like one guy. And it's like, again, I understand that like it can be very frustrating when a trend is like overwhelming. And I think the problem too with isekai is like it feels like the last decade and a half has been dominated by the plots. I will say, there are some isekai plots that I really do enjoy. My Next Life as the Villainess, no, I'm in Love with the Villainess is one of my favorite, well, it's the only light novel I've read, I'll be a little blunt, but, again, I do understand the frustration though, because, like, I tried to watch, Rising of the Shield Hero. And, the first season, I didn't really have any qualms with it, but it wasn't until the second season where, like, all of the threads kind of just, like, came undone. Yeah, why do that when they can mock the Western audience for trying to get them to change their creative decisions? Honestly, I think the answer there is simple. They do not give a flying fuck about the Western audience's decisions and opinions. Oh, there. What are you doing down there? Actually, come to think of it, I think Shield Hero was one of the quote-unquote cheaters in that group. Overlord was another one. But, like, I am not well-versed in Overlord to really complain about Overlord. Because I think even it in of itself is just a joke. Come to think of it, now that I think about that panel, one of the other anime it was mocking was Konosuba, which, well, you can't really parody a parody. It's like if you try to spoof Lobo, which, you know somebody's tried to do, but they didn't understand that Lobo himself is a joke. But, like, the problem, too, is, like, the representative they picked for Konosuba was an Aqua XP, and it's like, Aqua is a literal goddess of useless. Like, she's not even good in her own series. Why would you choose her as the She's not even a cheater. She's not even an isekai character, technically speaking, I guess. That's so cute! Right? That's because it's the ultra-rare Sengoku Super... Gimme! No way! You can't have it! I love that's just Minori's justification. Gimme! Oh, come on! You come in here all the time. You've got tons of these by now. I don't come here that much. Hey, stop it! Don't be stupid! Okay. Hey, Minori! You're fired! Oh, Jesus. And I think one of the achievements involves, like, having to rip through thousands of clothing, and I'm just like, man, do I really want to complete this game's achievements? One of them is, like, you have to do 7,777 as a combo, and it's like, they have ways to tell you how to do that, yes, but that sounds exhausting. Yeah, not my best, but I chalk that up to talking so much about, like, just one guy's issues with isekai. A legendary rare? I never thought I'd find one here. Oh, look at all the anime stuff! Silly children with their animes and mango. Wow, Jesus, you're jittery. Actually, yeah, when we were trying to do the online fighting earlier, one of them really lagged. I think it's the one where it's like, it's literally raining panties, and you're supposed to pick up like 100 panties or something, but like, I think so much panty showed up on screen all at once. It was just very difficult for the screen to keep up with it, which is kind of ridiculous. You'd think, like, you would not think there would be lag on a game as old as this on a computer as new as this. Like, I think this thing is like 3 years old at this point. Alright, so let's that's like 3, I want to say, at this point. Honestly, I lost count at some point. Way too many people here. Down in front! There's too many. I want to go home. Oh, I actually thought we encountered Murasaki already. You'd be surprised. I've seen lag on 360 era games while playing on an Xbox Series console. Sometimes it's a fault of the game developers. I guess that's fair. I mean, not to mention also, like, you know, like, I guess it is technically an online mode, but still, when we're playing CPU, there is no excuse for it. And I talked about it earlier on the stream, how, like, when I first played Shinobi Versus on my old laptop computer, which one, I can't remember. Just long story. Anyway, when I played it on my laptop computer, like, there was a lot of lag on, like, one of the levels, and it was, like, ridiculous. I think that's probably why I didn't play it on the laptop ever again. Although, hey, did me some good. Oh, neat. Let me just... Okay. Yeah, I would argue it did me some favor in, you know, making sure I have, like, something fresh to play on stream. You know, technically speaking, am I not, like, harming an endangered species? Like, that feels unfair to dress up as a panda. Back! There we go. If a panda can be a part of the Iron Fist tournament, then the rest can get their butts kicked. Alright, you know what? I will give you that. I can't tell if that's a Ranma reference, though, is the sad part. First thought to come to mind is Ranma, though. Tekken. Okay. Sure, I remember the wooden robot guy, but not the panda for some reason. Then again, my experience with Tekken, I think, is only up to like the Tekken tag games. I never really did much in the story modes for the first one. I played the second one when it was on the Wii U, just because like it had all the bonuses of being a Wii U exclusive. I don't know if I'm missing out on a much larger story within Tekken or not, but Panda is basically an alt look for Kuma. Okay. Hang on. Ah, bear. Tekken has lore, lots of it. I could believe that. You know, given that the most famous character from the games is Heihachi, and I recognize him as an old man in Soul Calibur 3, but when I played Tag Tournament 2, he's like younger somehow apparently. It's like, oh my god, what the fuck am I missing out on? Not to mention, like, one of the characters has their own game separate from the Tekken games, so most involves a family trying to kill each other. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? Like, man, if I had a nickel for every time there was a game that involved a family trying to kill one another, I don't know, maybe I'd buy myself a candy bar. The Mishimas. Oh god, well, somebody did have to sire an offspring from that family in Persona 5. Oh, that was only the fourth one. Man, for some reason, I thought I'd be going through a lot of these character plots a little bit faster, but I guess at this rate, we're going to be doing, like, a whole team per night. Maybe I can at least get Hamura's fight in for the final battle. We'll probably do Asuka's once we get to them. And maybe that'll be it for Shinobi Versus. We'll probably move on to Bon Appetit afterwards. Oh, it's the rare among rares! The figure of Master Dio! On top of that, it's his younger form. Huh, speaking of younger forms, you're not the only one after that. Murakumo, who would have known? At the very least, we're learning a lot about these characters and their interests through these. Damn it. Paralysis. Maybe let's not have that. Office Lady Mirai, all the confidence to avoid paralysis, especially at the public board meetings. Well, so much for that. What was that voice? First time I heard that. It sounded like a bad impersonation of an old lady. Okay. Well, I learned something.
最終戦勝負
No, 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 don't you dare. Pretty sure if there is ever another SK game, someone is going to ask where Mirai keeps her weapons. I hope so. Because, like, that really is just, like, I am actually amazed, like, nobody has, like, in story brought that up. Like, not here, not in Burst. I don't even think in Crimson Shadows it comes up. Victory is mine! This Master Dio figure belongs to me! Not yet. I'm not done yet. Murakumo drags herself back to her feet. She has the guts of a true fan, that's for sure. Now can Mirai afford it? Yeah. Then you leave me no choice but to use the power of the... Kyorf? Sounds like something Pinky would say. The Kyorf? Are you an edgy knight? More like an etchy knight. There it is, thank you. I had the Force! Oh, I see it now. Ah, yes, now I see it. Oh my god, and Master Dio is just Yoda. Oh. I can't believe I didn't notice it at first. Although, then again, it does seem like, I don't know, it seems like something that there could have been a word in Japan for, let's be honest, there's no way there's a word for Kyorf in Japanese kanji. Edgy! Definitely sounds like something that they would have in Japan, though. Dio! Let's be honest, Dio is a word in Japanese. I can't remember what it means, but... Yes, I am, and in my lord's name, I sentence you to death. Our battle takes place in our shared imagination. Now, to finish you up, you guys are Shinobi, you don't need an imagination. Wait, my daughter. No, that's not true. That's impossible. Search your feelings. Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
Yes.
I am your mother.
Your mother.
Okay. Combined that with the fact that she said it in English is really something. We look at each other and grin. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. Sengoku Super Wars is awesome. Oh, neat! I got a Master Dio! While we're fighting, Minori hops out of nowhere and snatches the box with the figure in it. Deja fucking vu! No way. Oh, come on! I can't believe it! I was so obsessed with playing Sengoku Super Wars that it cost me my Sengoku Super Wars figure. My legendary rare! Crap, crap, crap. This is the biggest mistake of my life! No, there are more rares out there. No! There is another. Don't give up. When you give up, that's when the war is over. Hey, everybody! Murakumo is right. There are still rares left. No time to regret the past. Ah, come on. Come on, I had to. Let's continue our battle. Drath Momo. Ooh. Had a chill. Bring it on, Grand Walker. And our imaginary world rings with the sounds of battle. I set out on this pilgrimage for my own material gain, but I found something else instead. Yes, the true ultra rare is just the friend we made along the way. No, it isn't. It's getting the ultra rare figure. Come back here, Minori! Oh! 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 Oh, man. Fred, I think you were a little early with that. Oh, Jesus. Man, do I have the Death Stars to make this the thumbnail? The Double D Death Star. You know what? I just had a thought. Honest to God, like, I am actually surprised in Star Balls.
For real?
Yes, for real, in Star Balls, that this is not a joke that MMG made. Because, you know, they were so busy on mocking George Lucas and Jar Jar Binks and, you know, like, they had all these other penis jokes and everything else. I don't think they made a boob joke about the Death Star. It's like, it's right there. Like, if I use this, I may end up having to, like, censor. I may end up having to censor out the boobs, but... well, the Death Stars, but... besides a crap ton of rares, which I also found, I found a new kind of friendship with a fellow fan. Actually, yeah, Murakumo being the Darth Vader, you know, that does make sense, given, you know, the mask and everything. Ugh. I hate to ask, like, what other Star Wars references did I miss while we were busy doing this? Oh, Mirai and Futsure. That's one of the track names. I just saw that. May the Schwartz be with you, if you make it the thumbnail. Man. Oh, I said it before, I will say it again. I want the Spaceballs sequel to be good. Yeah, I haven't even bothered with the voice sets just yet. I know we gotta buy, like, everything, but... actually... I'm hoping I don't have to buy these because they're apparently DLC, but if this is what it takes to get it, man. Anyway. So we got, like, at least one more Crimson Squad member tonight. Everything is everything. You never know. There are some things that get left out of the requirements simply because it's DLC. And I just went to the wrong thing again, of course. Alright, so we've got Enslaving Drug. Hello, Haruka. Alright, as long as the medicine doesn't turn people into animals and you need to use a friggin' pinball machine to turn them back to normal, I think we're fine, Haruka. I do know, as Daidoji and Rin stuff from the story was required in EV, even if their Shinobi Heart stories was not. Ugh. That's rough. Now we have like 2 more sessions of this to go through to find out. From the store, not store, and I gotcha. How about this? You like it? I kick my servant again. We're in the basement, or as I call it, the punishment room. The servant cries ecstatically and wrenches his body. So I kick him over and over. You like that? Oh, that doesn't sound very Haruka. Mercilessly, fiercely, I kick him until it hurts me. Yeah, so you like this, don't you? Then take it! I suppose I've been kicking him for 2 hours now. It's hard to measure time down here. Then get a clock. But still, my servant rubs against my leg with a smile. The medicine I've given him has worked its magic. He's tamed. Don't get me wrong, I love taming people myself, with only my tongue in my body. Giggity. But there's a reason I've concocted a brew to speed up the process. Because some people I know need a bit of Extra persuasion. With this medicine, everyone will serve me. Even certain young ladies. I'm pretty sure she's talking about Hibari. What will it feel like when they kneel before me in unison? It'll feel like a whole new kind of ecstasy, I'm sure. I wipe the saliva from my lips and seek out my prey. I've said it before, I say it again. I love doing the Haruka voice. Where are you? What? You seem to be doing well. How wonderful. Doing well, my ass! What the hell was that? Grape jelly and mustard? Why does it taste like that? That was... Wow. We didn't even need to... No, we did. Did we transform? No, we didn't. We didn't even need to transform for that. A fine score for a fine lady. Oh god, you know what? Actually reminds me. Earlier this week I was talking about how Blaze Blue was like, it came out in 2009 when I was in college. And I'm not gonna name names, but somebody did say like, you're that old? You sound like you're 24, and I'm like, well, I appreciate the compliment, but damn. I never really thought about how old I sounded. Oh, this figures. Oh, there's Asuka. Time to go grope. You could have just ended the sentence there, and that's Katsuragi in a nutshell. Her while she has her guard down. And it's okay, it starts over again. It's really annoying. Those boobs are mine, huh? He's such a deep and complex character. I know, right? Like, it does not take much to understand how she operates. Like, surely there may be more to her character by the time we get to it, but it's like, yeah, she has backstory, she has, like, a little bit of development, but it's like, you know, if only we could just not focus, like, there is so much growth from her, it's like, I guess it explains why no other character really does it, like, she just does enough for everybody. So she has a lot of development, most of it in her chest and thighs, yeah. Yeah, you beat me to it. Ikaruga, wise and upstanding student council president. No trouble at all. Helping everyone solve their problems is part of my duty. Oh, thank you. You're wonderful. Could you start by drinking this? Really, Ikaruga. So much willing, so trustworthy. Oh, ball. Yamana could never. That it? No. Now that's it. What do you think of it? It has an odd scent, but the taste is not bad at all. Ikaruga seems like the kind of person that would love great chili mustard. Oh, thank goodness. Well, I'll be on my way. Just a moment. That outfit of yours. It seems a bit over the line, don't you think? I should have waited. Not at all. It's quite sexy. Snug. See? Oh, sucksy, snugsy. Eh. Well, from here it looks that way, but I'm afraid I can't just take your word. I'll have to take a closer look. Much closer. Terrible. Did I think you would let you examine my body for free? Alright. So that is our third one, I think. So we have like 2 more to go. Now see, here's my only other complaint. Like, it lets you skip your opponents when they appear on the battlefield. Not you, though. It's like, we know who we are. Why? Were you spying on me? And what do you mean? What gift? She said you've been such a help, and she wanted to thank you with this. She said that about me? Thanks. Here, I'll take it. Gulp. You know, sometimes it amazes me the naivete of some of these other academies. It's the game's way of telling you the next round is starting. There! But I mean, like, we can skip that is all I'm saying. What do you mean, who knows? She just gave you the... You lied to me, didn't you? You lied to me! I can't believe you lied to me! That's enough of that. Let's move on, shall we? It's like I know, it's like the most minor of complaints I can make, but... When you're like me and you love to fill the dead air with the sound of your own voice, you take what you get. As opposed to me, who tends to be silent for too often. You and I are very... I do realize that. Like, we are very opposite in that. Like, if I'm never quiet, it's only because I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, what is there else is there to talk about? Oh, we're dealing with Riona, of course.
激しいのね。
But I think I've said this before, like, even though when I do have stuff to talk about, it's like, by the time I start streaming, all of those, the topics I wanted to talk about, just, like, go back into the back depth of my brain. Because, you know, focusing on the game just ends up taking the priority. 'Ugh, damn turtles. You're not even turtly enough for the Turtle Club. I do tend to focus on the game. I'm sure others do. Like, there have been nights where, like, the people that I've rated for, like, Marvel Rivals or something, they will absolutely be locked the fuck in on the games. But that's mostly because, you know, it's competitive. But, I don't know, man. I just like to talk. I think that's what I appreciate about Dead by Daylight is, like, you know, I'm free to talk even as, you know, we're being slaughtered. Just because I enjoy having conversation, but it's like, it's also not a game that you can take completely seriously. Or at least it shouldn't be. Oh no, oh no, we got her. Okay. That was a letdown. Oh. I wasn't paying attention to it. I'm pretty sure, though, the whole point was, like, it doesn't do anything on Riona because Riona's already submissive. Submissive and breedable. I don't know, is it possible to be both? Isn't this just lovely, everyone? Thank you all so much for coming. My new servants are kneeling before me. It's a rush just to look at them, to feel their adoration. You'll feel right at home here. I'll treat you just as well as you deserve. What to teach them first? This is going to be so much fun. I beg pardon? Suddenly, Hamura starts growling. My grin slips a bit. What's wrong with you, Hamura? Are you being naughty? Sit! Stay! But Hamura doesn't listen to me at all. She starts creeping closer with a frightening look on her face. Riona starts growling as well. Something is wrong. They're all changing. It's like someone's flipped a switch inside of them. Is this a side effect of the medicine? God damn it, Haruka, what did I say? Alright, bring out the pinball machine, everybody. The realization hits me all at once. They have me surrounded now, all of them staring straight at me with a sadistic glee in their eyes. No! This is not good at all! I wake up to find my hands bound. I awoke several hours later. The taming medicine clearly has a few kinks to work out. So do you, Haruka. Getting flashbacks to the hyena possession episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Oh, what season was that? I think I dipped like halfway through season 3. I gave it a try. I can say I gave it a try, but 1 or 2. Okay, wow. I think I blocked that out of memory then. Here you are. This is what you want, huh? Cry like a pig. Let us hear you scream. They do unspeakable things to me. Season 1 is before Armin Shimmerman joined the cast as Principal Snyder. Okay. Yeah, so that's very early in the season. I don't think I blame myself for forgetting about that one. Honestly, it's been so... I don't think this one is going to make the thumbnail, but all I can do until the medicine wears off is endure. Oh, that's that. Riona breaking out the hot wax. You know, I've never actually tried it, but like I have seen videos, obviously. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do all the achievements. Just like because one of them is like completing the yin, the yang. It's like, man, if we're this far into the game and it takes us that long to get through, I'm not sure. Fun for adults, of course that would be Haruka's track. Alright, we have some time, so I'm gonna try seeing if Hamura is at a high enough level to fight against Asuka. Although I'm not gonna lie, I think Haruka versus Asuka might be a more entertaining bout. Yeah, they really lean those achievements to the online play. At least here, it's like... At least like the ones that I did, like they were easy to do because I could do CPU fights, but... Let's see. There we go. That takes care of that. And again, there's the one that is like, I have to do 7,777 combo. Not impossible, but I have to imagine it is going to be very frustrating to take care of. Yeah, so let's see if we can at least try Hamura versus Asuka. Oh wait, was there something else? I just noticed that. Okay. I'm skipping this, we've already been through it. We're skipping this too. Alright. Yeah, so with a fully powered up Hamura, how can... Well, not fully powered up, but like she's definitely stronger than she was. Like, one of them requires me doing consecutive aerial raves, and I'm just thinking to myself, I can barely even do one of those. That just feels like a big time sink, man. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Okay. He's really getting me with that underground move. Asuka used Dig. It's super effective. Okay. Yeah, I don't... Well, that's not really a surprise now, is it? It sure did happen. I don't know what level they were expecting me to be at, honestly. I'll do one more. You know what? No. I want to see what that other thing was that I was talking about earlier. Probably around 50. Yeah. Yeah, because there's... Oh, it's just the schools all over again. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we're going to call it a night. Next time we do this, though, I think we're going to go into guessing. Given our track record so far, I think we're going to be doing, like, one school a night. And, like, maybe I'll have some time left over to try to dick around and try to level up Hamura and or Asuka, because, like, this is ridiculous. Come on, guys. I should, like, maybe I should be a little bit more skilled at the game than I am, but, like, come on. Like, they're coming right at me and I can't get an Anyway. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here. Fred, thank you for the raid. I hope you've been able to enjoy yourself, my friend. And, we'll be back with Senran Kagura next week. Friday, likely Saturday too. Saturday is going to be a late start though. Probably not going to start until about 9:30. Always happy to hang out. Always happy to have you here as well, man. Tomorrow night, however, we are going to go back into the fog, as we are going to be playing more of Dead by Daylight. It's a good, like I've said before, like if you want a good like game where like you can meet people, like just like I would say like Dead by Daylight really is just like a good game, but like it's a fun game too. So you know, double the bonus on that. It's a fun game, and it's a game that, you know, you can try to make friends with. I don't know, I'll probably talk more about, like, my feelings on, like, that, on, like, some of the different, online communities I've been through so far since I started streaming. But, yeah, that's gonna be tomorrow night. Monday and Tuesday, I think we're gonna go back to Marvel Rivals, just so I can finish some stuff up and, get that Tennis Psylocke skin. Wednesday and Thursday, I think we're going to be finishing up the secondary stories and the gag reels for Blaze Blue Continuum Shift. I'm going to take, like, a break before I get back into Chrono Phantasma. Probably, like, a week or two. I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably do, like, a little bit more of online gaming, or maybe I'll do Hades, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, that's it for tonight. Let's go see who is available for a raid. Yeah. Oh! We got somebody. Somebody is actually playing Senran Kagura Shinobi Versus, and you know what? I actually did go into their stream one night before I started streaming because I saw there were actually people watching somebody play, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to just follow this person and see, you know. So yeah, we have somebody that is playing Senran Kagura Shinobi Versus. Yay! Give me a second. I want to see who else is around here first. So yeah, their name is Dark Lunar Lotus. So we'll go raid them, see how their progress is going in Shinobi Versus, because I don't think I talked to them for very long, but oh wait, they're in the Hamura Crimson Squad already? Dang. All right, yeah. So we'll go raid Dark Lunar Lotus. We'll see their progress in Shinobi Versus, and that's gonna do it for tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow night, likely 8 p.m. Eastern, to start Dead by Daylight, which will be not the same Fizzer time, sorry. Not the same Fizzer time, but the same Fizzer channel. Have a good night, everybody.